Karachi received its first spell of monsoon rain, with many areas seeing heavy downpours amid thunder, lightning and gusty winds. Local Government Minister Syed Nasir Hussain Shah said that officers of all local bodies had been ordered to monitor the situation on the roads and ensure that drainage operations were carried out wherever there was a possibility of accumulation of water. The Pakistan Meteorological Department had predicted countrywide torrential rains from Monday due to a strong weather system entering the upper and central parts of the country. Interior Minister Rana Sanullah said that a meeting on national security attended by civil and military leadership has decided that talks with the proscribed Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan will be taken forward under the guidance of Parliament. The outlawed TTP had announced an indefinite ceasefire in view of the substantial progress made in talks with the Pakistani government during a round of meetings in Kabul. Powerful earthquake struck a remote border region of Afghanistan overnight, killing at least 1,000 people and injuring over 1,500, with the toll expected to rise as desperate rescuers dig through collapsed dwellings. The quake struck hardest in the rugged east, where people already lead hard-scrabble lives in a country in the grip of a humanitarian disaster made worse by the Taliban takeover in August. Adding to the challenge for Afghan authorities is the recent flooding in many regions, which the disaster agency says has killed at least 11 people and injured 50 while blocking stretches of highway. Former Prime Minister and Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf chairman Imran Khan, while taking a dig at the current government, said that he had never thought about appointing an army chief of his choice. While addressing a seminar, he told the audience how he predicted that the PMLN and PPP will join hands and that their only purpose is to protect themselves from accountability. Former Finance Minister Shaukat Tareen lashed out at the current government over its economic policies and said that any potential deal with the International Monetary Fund for the revival of the Extended Fund Facility was still weeks away. He went on to say that over the span of 12 weeks, the government has made several misstatements and changed its narrative, which has affected its credibility with the financial market. He issued a stark warning that the country was headed towards a serious economic crisis. Oil prices plunged more than 6.25% to trade at $102.66 a barrel, as traders grow increasingly worried that demand for the commodity will take a hit from a possible recession caused by a sharp hike in interest rates aimed at reining in inflation. Crude prices have soared in recent months to multi-year highs on concerns that tight supplies caused by the Ukraine war will not be enough to meet demand from reopening world economies, particularly China, as it emerges from months-long lockdowns. Poliovirus has been detected in sewage samples in the British capital for the first time since the 1980s. The risk of infection from the disease, which causes paralysis in children, is low because of the country's high vaccination rates. Nationwide vaccination levels are above the 90% level needed to prevent outbreaks. But London's coverage rates amongst the under-2s have dipped in recent years. The National Health Service in the city will begin contacting parents of children under 5 who are yet not immunized. A female Indian politician from a tribal community has been nominated as the presidential candidate by Prime Minister Narendra Modi's ruling Nationalist Party. Draupadi Murmu, a veteran politician who has held senior posts in the eastern state of Odisha, is almost certain to be elected as Modi's ruling BJP holds a majority in parliament and is likely to get the support of other parties in state assemblies. Lawmakers vote for India's largely ceremonial president, for which polling will be held in July. Singapore has reported the first confirmed case of monkeypox in Southeast Asia during this year's outbreak, while another confirmed case has been found in South Korea. Monkeypox, considered a less severe cousin of smallpox, has an incubation period of 7 to 14 days, according to the Center for Disease Control. The current outbreak has seen more than 2,500 cases being reported in dozens of countries where the disease was not considered endemic. Scores of people having non-Pakistan Telecommunication Authority approved cell phones rejoiced to see local cellular networks on their handsets again. However, their joy is not going to last long, as the PTA has explained that unblocking an unspecified number of non-PTA approved cell phones was a regular exercise aimed at encouraging people to deposit tax to continue to use the services, and that these would automatically be blocked anytime within 60 days. A new fast-spreading variant has been reported in Pakistan, and now it is being locally transmitted according to health experts. The people who currently contracted the virus are showing mild symptoms, but the situation could turn out of control if people do not take preventive measures. As per statistics, with 340 positive cases, Karachi has become the most affected city in the province, with a positivity rate of 10.69%. Leg spinner Yasir Shah and all-rounder Mohammad Nawaz have returned to the test squad for next month's test series against Sri Lanka. Yasir was instrumental in Pakistan's 2-1 victory over Sri Lanka on their last tour of the island in 2015, grabbing 24 wickets. He comes back into the side after regaining full fitness. Pakistan are currently in the 5th spot on the ICC points table. The national side is looking to improve their position in the upcoming series of the current ICC World Test Championship cycle. Legendary batsman Zaheer Abbas is still under treatment at a private hospital in London. According to his wife, he is currently on dialysis after being diagnosed with pneumonia. Zaheer Abbas has been in London since June 16th and was taken to the hospital after feeling unwell a day later.